All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning. What a beautiful day here in Reston, Virginia. And thank you for being here, TechnoMile's 4th annual conference. I'm so honored to be here with all of you here today to share about our journey, what we have been working on for all this year, as well as what we have lined up for the upcoming year as well. This year, we've been doing like a very product-centric conference. We have so many sessions. If you see the agenda, you would see like various breakout sessions, really delving into detail with what our product is really all about and how it is evolving. So we kicked off Elevate yesterday, where our team worked with so many of you here in the room regarding product, training, enablement, really focused on extracting more value from TechnoMile investment that you all have made. And thank you for those who participated yesterday. We capped that off with an evening reception at our headquarters and then several dinners and really great conversation. So what an amazing day we had yesterday. From essentially training enablement, we transitioned today to innovation. Really what we will be talking here today about everything about our product, and we'll hear some sessions around how AI is impacting our industry. So at TechnoMile, we come here from various backgrounds. We have people from different regions, different countries, and we all have came together essentially to pursue bigger opportunities that believe in core values. And our mission is to deliver a transformative AI-enabled cloud solutions that would provide an information advantage and elevate the performance of companies that are doing business with the government and beyond. And I'm very thankful for a couple of exciting sessions that we have today. We have, in the contracts breakout session, we'll hear from Chrissy Mallet from CDM Smith on how they are using our Transform Copilot capability, which is part of our contract suite, where they have, using that product, they have transformed their contract lifecycle management, essentially cutting hours of work into the compliance workflow. This is one of the new offerings that we launched and really has been adopted by several of you. So really excited to hear about Chrissy's experience with that. And then we also have PJ Roberts from American Roll-On Roll-Off. It's a very unique company, right? I don't think many of folks here, at least we didn't know what they were doing before we started working with them. It's a US flag carrier that transports heavy vehicles, tanks, and equipment from across the globe. They face the challenge where they would get several notices, solicitations from various government agencies, and they had to figure out how to process those, to identify which matches their capabilities, and how can they really build a winning capture strategy. So using our Notices IQ product, they've been working with us for all these years and really have honed in on how an AI-enabled process can really help transform their business development process. So really very excited about both of those customer testimonials and really stories. The CDM Smith will be part of the contracts breakout, and PJ Roberts from Roll-On Roll-Off would be in the growth breakout as well. In addition to that, we have a keynote speech from Benedict Evans. Benedict is here, who is an AI analyst as well as a former partner at Andreessen Horowitz. And if you all know them, they have been investing really leading the charge in investment into various AI capabilities. So we'll hear from Benedict regarding how AI is reshaping all of our lives. And then you will hear from various TechnoMile team members throughout the day. I'm really looking forward to a product and engineering session where they are showcasing what we released in 25 and what's coming up in 26 as well. And then before we get started, I want to thank all our sponsors and partners. Several of them are spread around in this room, as well as they have booths outside in the Customer Expo Lounge as well. All these companies are partnered up with TechnoMile on how you can get more value from our TechnoMile capability, as well as really integrating our capability with what they have to offer, and really deliver even more solutions to them. Thank you to RSM, who has been supporting us every year throughout in our journey as well. So let's get started. So really, when I was working on this slide, really what has this year been for us? It's been like a milestone year for us. We've done a lot, and I'm very proud of what our team is going to showcase today. We released several new products. For our growth suite customers, we have GovSearch AI capabilities that we are unveiling today. And also, we'll be showcasing our AI-enabled Capture Copilot as well. And then we also talked about Notices IQ. For our contract suite, you will see a pre-award management capability really to work. How can a BD team and a contracts team works together? And then several AI agents to enable efficiency, like contract closeout agents and reviewer agents and all of that. And really excited to introduce our digital assistant, Mila, who's going to integrate it across our platform to really assist you in all of these AI-enabled digital workflow. So really, that's a lot our team has been working on. But we knew trust compliance is very important in this industry to succeed. So when I stood here last year, we said we will deliver a compliant solution. Not just saying, hey, we are compliant and we follow standards. Really go through the rigorous FedRAMP process. And I'm very proud to say that our team delivered a FedRAMP moderate platform that is really a true differentiator with these agentic AI capabilities embedded into it. And we also partnered up with Amazon, Carahsoft, AWS to really bring this capability more easier to you, which has resulted in us being one of the fastest growing companies in the US as well. So thank you for all of the support and confidence in TechnoMile. So our capabilities, and many of you who've been using it knows this, but it spans across the life cycle of the organization. Really, it goes from market intelligence to business development, to capture management, to contracts management, proposals, and beyond. This mission that we have, which is really to deliver this integrated solution, is really the core differentiator, which drives higher win rate, stronger contract profitability, and really smarter risk management. And you will see several demos on this capability here today. We've been on this journey for a few years now, and we would not be successful without trust and confidence of so many of you here in the room. Like when I looked across this room, I'm not just seeing the organizations that you all represent, but it's really all the individuals who've been supporting us. We have Leslie, who's been supporting from BAE throughout this journey. I see Arlene from Paraton. I see Lauren from GDIT. I mean, so many faces here, not just these large systems integrators, when we have several of them here in the room, but we also have new defense tech companies who are incorporated TechnoMile capabilities. You have the folks from Anduril here in the room. We have Blue Origin, Rheinmetall, Airbus. So many of these new defense tech companies are also incorporated TechnoMile capabilities. And many folks from small, mid-sized businesses as well. And you would see several of them here, like I see CTIS, Sudhir is here, I saw him. We have folks from Alpha Omega and so many organizations. Again, thank you so much. We are so grateful for your support, our customers, partners, champions, and friends of TechnoMile. We would not be here without all of you. So again, big round of applause, please. Thank you. So I think this year has been one heck of a year, I had to say the least, right? Like when the new administration kicked off its agenda, boom, you got like all these executive orders, and then the change has been constant. It has been really, really very challenging year, right? The DOGE initiatives, then followed that up with FAR rewrite, GSA's OneGov initiative, the FedRAMP redos, and now we are dealing with one of the longest shutdown that I think our country had. So I really commend all of you working through this really very challenging environment this year. And it is really kind of enforces that in order to succeed in this environment, you really need to partner up with someone who is really providing that unique advantage to you all. TechnoMile is there for you, along with essentially what AI has to offer. Many of us, as the AI revolution started, has always looked into that as a promise to really create that unique differentiator. That's the promise that we all have been really hoping that it delivers for us. And it's everywhere, right? Like, if you see, I'm sure you all seen like hundreds of email every week about AI capabilities can do this versus that, and et cetera. I mean, just the investment, there has been more than 55,000 companies formed. Roughly around $250 billion of investment have gone into AI in just last few years. It's essentially relentless, right? Everyone is really trying to find out how AI can separate themselves from their competitors and gives them that advantage. Because really investing into AI and embracing AI isn't an option, right? Like people, I think many of you guys have used some of the TechnoMile capabilities as well as other AI features into your workflow. When you have the right AI product embedded, the productivity is essentially 4 times what it was before AI. And there are numerous surveys that are conducted for this in order to essentially prove that AI is helping, the right AI is helping. Really, when you look at like the go-to-markets team from my friends in business development side and the go-to-market teams, so much of time is spent in non-selling tasks. And some surveys would say like 70% of the time just goes in updating CRM, modifying records, setting up meetings, sending emails. When you introduce the right AI, the teams that have introduced that have 83% of them have seen the revenue increase. And the contracts team, according to the survey from World Congress, roughly 70% of those who have AI have seen the contract lifecycle time reduced, as well as looking into AI agents and AI co-pilots essentially as innovation catalyst into their contracting process. So when you see all these AI initiatives really going around, you think AI is going to replace the humans. Like, I think that's one big fear. There has been so many podcasts where can AI replace humans? We don't believe that. I don't think anyone here believes that AI is going to replace any of these professionals. But those professionals who use the right AI will outpace those who don't. It's really this human plus AI collaboration that's the key in making the most success in incorporating AI. So you have all of these change that is happening in our industry, the promise of AI, and everyone's looking into, okay, let's do this pilot of this software, let's try that software. And when we see this across the board, many of you probably have seen like this AI's broken promise, right? Like you think like, okay, AI will do this, let's try this software, and or let's try this capability, let's do this project, and then it doesn't return any ROI on it. And you are not alone. More than 95% of the companies who are trying various softwares are not seeing any returns, and billions of dollars are being spent on it. So how do you combat that, right? Like the promise of AI is real, but it doesn't work. So we believe it's really this crossing this divide between these Gen AI projects, right? MIT conducted a study, and they said only the right AI that is really focused on high-valued use cases that will integrate deeply into the workflow and that will scale through continuous learnings rather than this broad feature set, which has domain fluency as well as workflow integrations. That's the only AI that's going to succeed. Just a generic product will not deliver the ROI. And that's what at TechnoMile we believe in that, and that's on the mission that when we start about like in 23, 24, we've been working on these agentic AI platform for more than a year and a half, 2 years now. We believed in that to core of our heart, that we have to deliver these deep integrations and with the domain fluency. So I'm very proud. Today you will see lots of these co-pilots and agents that are purpose-built for you all. It's really, how can we solve and address these reliable, tangible use cases that fit into your existing workflows? It's not about creating another workflow. It needs to integrate with what you have in a resource-efficient and value-minded ways so that you can get the right ROI on it. So we will be delivering several AI agentic capability today from across the life cycle. You will see how opportunities can be identified that fits your capability, to how can you author new documents that are compliant and that carries all of the terms and conditions that are pertaining to that contract, and how can you do the contract closeout and really move on to the next initiative. That these workflows will be embedded into throughout our product, but it will keep you all in control. So it's really that human plus AI collaboration is what we've been really working at, which will essentially deliver agentic AI success. So it's like the co-pilots, we've all used chat GPTs as like, okay, chatbot really, but that's just the, like really the cusp of what we have developed, right, really. It's this integrated agentic framework, which has various agents. So we have foundational agents that you will see. These are the agents that are just working behind the scenes, right? Like, how do we build the profile of a company? Because your profile, you don't have to tell what that profile looks like. It's listed on your website. It's seen on the documents that you are producing. So how can an AI agent continuously learn how your company's profile is built? And based on that capability, how does it match all of the agency solicitations and requirements? So those are these foundational agents. Couple of that's an example of a foundational agent just working behind the scene, and you will see that embedded into our GovSearch AI product. These foundational agents will feed that data to these expert agents, which are the subject matter experts, right? Like take a contract intake example. You're not going to be able to take a 300-page FAR contract by just without knowing what required clauses are, what are the mandatory, what are the optional clauses, what are the flow down clauses. So you really need an expert agent to do that. Same way like a contract authoring agent. So these are the subject matter expert agent that will interact with the foundational agent and really deliver that core value. And then combining these two agents together would be these orchestration agents that are coordinating this multiple data in a fast-moving environment. And that's where like you will see our digital assistants. You will see that in the Expo Lounge, how we have integrated this throughout our platform. It's that integrated framework is really what will provide that differentiator. And in that compliant environment that will continuously learn. So we were developing like this traditional workflow softwares, and now we were always delivering and working on delivering that agentic framework, and I'm really excited that we'll be able to showcase a lot of that capability today. We really believe that the future is human plus AI working together. The AI hype, you don't have to believe in just the hype, but this core practical use cases, this ROI-driven use cases that will deliver measurable efficiency for you all. And it's that human AI together is what TechnoMile is building, and I'm really excited to deliver that to you so that it will give you that competitive advantage. So you will see throughout the day, and very excited for what it is coming. So thank you. Thank you for all coming here and really giving us that ability. So really when I looked at it, right, like, so I'm kind of like getting to the end of it. And when we were working on this presentation, we put out this conference and says like, oh, we should have this celebration of our journey together. we were thinking about this in our boardroom, and we realized that many of us are very fortunate, but there are very many people who are really struggling. I mean, this government shutdown has put really a lot of strain on several companies. I was surprised there were so many companies. When we were reaching out to them, they were working on reduced hours. Their companies are struggling. And there are individuals, there are families who are really suffering because of this shutdown. So while we are celebrating, we wanted to give back as well. So we partnered up with Capital Food Bank, and we'll be delivering 20,000 meals to the people in the community. So we would really encourage you all. This was very important for us to really deliver a responsible partner in the community as well. So again, thank you so much. Couple of next stops, we will have Benedict sharing his thoughts on AI, and really then the most important, our product and engineering team will come up and really showcase our capabilities. So again, thank you so much for supporting us and partnering up with this journey. Enjoy the day, have the meaningful conversations, and really look forward to meeting you all. So thank you.